HooHooHooRobin.
Jim Breuer in studio.
My God, Jimmy looks ridiculous. Thanks, Jim.
He's losing weight.
Oh, my God.
He's still not happy, though.
No, I'm happy.
He was pitching something earlier.
You know what,
looking at me.
Helmet.
Yeah. I got some I want to lose, and I'm like, can I not lose this last
There's
bit?
always going to be something you're going to pinch.
Yeah, but I want to lose. There's enough here where I can look at it and go, nah, I need to really...
Lipo. Do the liposuction.
No.
I don't know if I want to do that
shit
though.
out.
I don't know if I want to do that.
You know what, too? Like, the way Jimmy looks, you get a different confidence when you look like that.
yeah.
He's got a swagger. You got a man face now.
That's seriously.
He's got a man face.
I wanna be
He
a
almost
boy,
has a
Jim.
jawline.
Yeah.
Almost.
He had a little baby face.
Little chiseled in the look, man.
Yeah.
I want to be a boy.
We already are, Jimmy. Yeah, good for you, Hammer.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice.
I just caught up with Jim Breuer. He's got a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
His parents are still doing well.
My father's 90.
90.
Thinks he lives in Florida. He lives in my house. Thinks it's 1947.
Oh, shit.
And he thinks he's in Florida.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's
great.
funny. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
So he's good.
See, dementia can't be that bad.
Well,
if you could turn it into living in a very cool year,
Right.
and in a state you like,
Right. He'll tell you anything about the war.
right?
Tell you anything about the war and the time he went to a whorehouse. He'll tell you anything about that. But yesterday and whose kids are, he's not really sure about that.
Oh, man.
Does he have a hard time with does the technology, like if you show him an iPad, does he realize, like, wow,
he
this-
doesn't know what the hell that is.
No, but if you show him that, does he go like, wow, this couldn't be 1947, or is there any...
No, not even.
But the brain is weird. Like he remembers everything from the war, and that's
Yes.
probably completely accurate too.
Oh, he's dead accurate. And then he woke up. There was a stretch where he woke up, and I videotaped it. I put it on Facebook a couple weeks ago. Where he thought he was he said, I don't know. He wakes up because he's in the hospital bed, and you go there. Good morning, Dad. He's like, I'm in the movies.
Holy shit.
You're in the movies. Who you in the movie with?
No.
He goes, Shirley Temple. I said, you're kidding. Where are you filming this week? Because Atlantic City. I said, what are you filming? He goes, I can't tell you. It's a secret. I said, all right, how much they paying you? $800. All right.
What
Sounds
the
good.
fuck?
I hope I'm in that fucking world.
Your
man.
outlook,
Yeah.
Your outlook's great on it though. Do you ever get bummed out or depressed?
No, I
by
really
this?
don't.
You're-
No, he's 90.
Good for you,
It's already, every day's...
All the time, right?
Yeah.
It's like fucking...
It's not like he's going to protect me from a bunch of bullies. Like, those days are over. It's not like he's gonna give me advice about anything. It's over. Who cares?
Wow.
It's like having an awesome 2-year-old kid hanging out.
Right.
Holy shit.
And how's your mom? How's your mom?
Oh, much better. That's another epic. We had a couple epics on here.
By the way, sorry to interrupt you. Are you filming your dad? Like, you talked about your documentary or whatever?
No, because it's real. I started to, and it's more depressing now. So it's more of. I mean, if you want to hear it, it's more a lot of cleaning.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
And their ass is literally, his ass is like an elephant ass. So you have to like spread it. I mean, there's just layers of old skin.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. It's just like, here I am, I'm going to be cleaning my dad with the hose. So it's not really, like the other one, he was alert and I could bust his balls and all that. Where here, he's not really.
That's different.
He just says, yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Are the conversations worth filming? Like, not that part, but like, is there anything in that would be uplifting or helpful to people? Because I think that's fascinating, the shit that you
The documentary was great.
Yeah, no. It was. And I think I got pretty much everything I could have got. Where and I keep hearing you over and over. Start filming them again. Start filming them again. Or I really don't know, Jimmy.
Maybe there's nothing there.
If there's enough there, what you would see is just like, all right, I'm getting him out of bed. And then the only thing he remembers is, what happened in 1945? Well, we had the Japanese, and I shipped out of Seattle. And then I had to leave for 2 weeks in Australia. Oh my God, I got a cat house, got crabs. And that's the most, the most entertaining thing he'll do.
Yeah.
it's hard to capture, is people come up to him, like on Thanksgiving, and they want to talk to him, to sit down, like, hey, James, what this guy? Oh, this guy said he's working at the, I'm working the Statue of Liberty, you know, it's about America and blah, 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 and he kind of lured him in. And he goes, I don't give a shit.
See, that would be funny.
But if they're so far and few,
right?
I'd have to have a camera on him 24/7.
But also the contrast between what you filmed already that was in the documentary and what's going on now could be.
It could
obviously it'd be depressing, but kind of.
I think it's helpful. People don't know what to do.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't know what to do.
You seem to be handling it better than most, which is kind of what I'm saying. Like you seem to be doing a dignified, great job with it, and saying, "Hey, this is what it is, and this is how you deal with it," and that's pretty impressive, man.
I learned it from watching elephants. National Geographic.
Elephants.
The old elephant lags behind. If the lions don't get him, the other ones push him along. And and shit just drips down his leg, and they stick him in a mud hole, and that's it. They move along, and then they're dead.
Is he still happy in his own way?
Yeah, as long as they're eating.
Right.
As long as they want to eat, he'll wake up every day and go, I'm hungry.
Are there times you feed him certain things knowing that you have to take care of it on the other end?
Yeah, no.
like
Thanksgiving.
No chicken wings or...
No, Thanksgiving. I had a huge fight with my wife because she said you got to give him fruit. Because I have a nurse that helps out. Nurse wasn't there Thanksgiving, so I take him all day, no problem. It's 30 people over the house. And she's like, he eats fruit every morning, so I'm not giving him fruit. So what you gotta give him? I said, I'm not giving him fruit. Because when we give fruit, 2 hours later, it's like, I'm not cleaning that up today.
Oh, God.
I want to enjoy my my stuffing. I want to enjoy some nice gravy, and I don't want
mashed
this.
potatoes.
Gets in your fingernails.
Why don't you put gloves on?
I do put gloves on. I do. All the way up to my freaking my elbow. I got gloves.
Man.
But yeah. If I have them, it's a very strict diet.
See, cleaning up after my kids is starting to get rough because it's starting to smell like real shit.
I
can't imagine doing it with a fucking parent.
Dude, they're $1.80. $1.80 pounds, eating celery and meat and eggs, just pouncing on.
Shit.
Then they're in the old tubes.
Right.
Half of them they've got dead meat in there for 30 years. Then comes
so
out.
You're scraping some of that off the walls before it comes out.
He doesn't go very solid. It's like bad elephant.
Yeah.
It's so
amazing.
So wait, will he get out of bed to eat, or is he in bed all the time?
Oh no, we got to get him. We get him out of bed, but we got to.
Can he walk around on his own? And
No.
No walkers or anything.
As a matter of fact, on a walker for about
5 feet.
Yeah, maybe 20, 30 feet.
Okay.
And then it's all wheelchair.
Right.
And then there's a little staircase, 5 stairs. I got to get him up and down.
How do you do that?
You grab his ass and you grab one of his under his shoulders
and you just kind of push him upwards.
And then the other tricky thing is when they're older too, they take this medicine. So if you squeeze too hard, you literally rip their skin open.
Yeah.
Like literally just
gorges
open. So you got to be careful the way you
the skin is ridiculously paper thin and very, That happened to my mom.
It's really weird. So
does he ever make the bathroom on his own, or no? Like, they just can't tell when he has to go, or once in a while can he sense it?
You got to sit him down like a kid. You got to sit it like a dog. You got to let him out. So what I'll do is.
Wow. Do you have a schedule figured out?
Yeah.
So you kind of know, like, all right, it's coming soon. So
absolutely.
Instead of having him make it in his pants, I'll hopefully get to a toilet.
Yes.
Gotcha.
What you do is in the morning he has cereal, bananas, then he gets fruit, then he gets toast, then he gets cookies, and then coffee. Then we walk him like 3 times around the island. Wow. He walks around the little kitchen island doing his little dance. He stares out the window and he shakes his head, and then it's like, all right, let's go downstairs and sit on the toilet. And then he sits on the toilet, and just like a kid, you go, did you go? And he goes, no. Did you go yet? No, but you just got to wait for the smell. Like, oh, all right. And then that's another thing. If you really want to hear it, he's too, he don't, like a real guy, he can't tuck your donkey in. You know, when you sit down, you tuck your dick down.
Right.
And you sit, he's not capable of doing that. So I have to pad around his dick is when he's crapping, he's peeing all over.
Oh shit!
So I gotta put pads all over the floor and all over, like literally tape it around his sack and his legs because it's more cleaning.
Oh my God!
Why don't you get a bidet? Well, get one of those Japanese toilets with a bidet so you don't have to wipe him when he's on the toilet. A bidet would do a great job.
You still got to wipe no matter what. There's too many crevices, like you were saying.
It's like elephant skin. And when they, if you want to hear it, he gets like a callus on his butt cheeks when they get older because they're sit down so much. So they have like this. You have to constantly put cream in. Literally, when I go to the bathroom, as he sits, I have to spread his cheeks apart so there's a nice clear path. Otherwise, if you just sit him down, then
it's the whole thing. Yeah,
it'll get smeary. It'll be smearing all over.
What a good son, though. He's a good son.
He's amazing.
And
his outlook on the whole thing's amazing.
Yeah,
I really have no problem.
Saintly.
I make my kids watch it. I want to make sure they're online and take care of me like that.
Exactly.
Okay. And how about Mom?
I mean, Mom lives an independent living, which I think on this show is when the day she went in there.
Oh, right.
Remember we called and you guys were...
I didn't feel good about that one.
Dude, people
Did I help you?
weirded out by
Did we
that
help
one.
you?
Yeah, you know what really helped?
I didn't feel good about that
I'll
one.
tell you what made me feel good about that day.
All right.
Somebody called in and said, while we were doing this whole thing, you guys pretending you're therapists and all, someone called in and said, your mom has abandonment issues, and this is very normal. They get angry, they can get violent, and it made a lot of sense because her first husband was killed in World War II a month before he was supposed to come home while she had his baby. Then her father died a year and a half later, and then her other uncle, who was very close, died. And then, so yeah, she's always had these... She always resorts to like, my father, my first husband. And she would beat my dad, not like slapping around, but, my father would like watching war movies growing up. And she'd be like, turn that shit on. My husband's dead. She would sit there drinking. She would sit there. He's sitting there, and she's in the other room. I'll be home for Christmas. Goddamn Nazi son of a bitch. So, yeah, it was.
And your dad was never aware that maybe the war movies was not a good idea.
Well,
he should have like switched to westerns or something.
That's all he knew.
Right.
That's all he knew.
And that was her.
Wow.
Plus, that was his life too, right? He was
right.
There, yeah.
It's his life. I mean,
but that's what
you
got
knew
her
what you were
going,
getting into. You had that drunken conversation one night before you slept with one another. I was in World War II. My husband was dead. Oh, great. Let's do this. Let's pop out a kid. Right. I mean, you know what you're investing in. So it's not like, she knew what she was getting.
How old is she now?
87.
God, I missed the old days. She would come in with your sister at NEW, and she'd be a trip.
My mother's funny still. She's really funny. She's a rip. She's much better where she's at. She's a different person.
Yeah? Is she happy?
She's back to the NEW days.
Really? She happy over there?
She's a wise at. Yeah, she's very happy.
Good.
Do they miss
got all
each
her
other?
friends there. You know what? He doesn't miss her. But, and I don't know if he even knows her, but when she comes over now, she has she sits with him the whole time.
Oh, they do sit together.
Okay.
She'll sit with him the whole time. And she won't ask. But whenever she pays for his care, I pay for her rent where she lives, and she pays for him. And, whenever it's paycheck time, it's like, the nurse gets a lot of money for doing it. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, listen, take it down a level. If you were in a nursing home, it'd be 10 times the amount. This woman's a godsend. So
yeah, they take care of our elderly.
Yes.
If you find a good place, they're all right, man.
It's very hard.
Yeah,
How do you know where to send your mother? That's scary.
You got to do some research because there are the places out there where they pick up some horrific things with the nanny cam.
Oh, God, really?
Yanking them out of bed.
The best places, honestly, are private care.
Right.
They're going to cost more money, but you got to think.
Yeah.
You got to think like in the private school mentality. If you go to a state-run nursing home,
forget it.
Let me tell you something too. I would have I'd have In-N-Out, Walmart, trampoline clientele showing up to take care of my father, and they were a disaster. They'd be on they'd sit him on the toilet for 3 hours. I had to get cameras. They'd let him lay in bed and his piss for a while.
Wow. Oh.
They'd show up at the house with an attitude like, I gotta take care. So you got to go through a lot, and if you start going to state-run places and run by the government funded, those workers don't care. 90% of them are horrible.
So when you say private, do you mean home care or
Yes.
okay.
Like a home care nursing home or home care independent living. You may pay more.
It's worth it in the end because you know they're being taken care of.
Well, they're private, so they depend on your money.
Right.
They're not depending on the state. They're not depending on.
They can't have a situation go down in their place.
Correct.
Is what you're saying.
We're gonna, we take you under.
Because that would really fuck up the money coming in.
That's right.
People would yank their parents out of there.
Right.
What's the price difference between a state-run one and a private one?
Oh my God.
Just generalized.
Night and day. There's so many people that are probably listening right now that can't afford the private care.
Right.
So they'd have to do the state.
They're both. I don't think you're going to find either or for less than $5,000 a month.
Yeah, that's about what we're paying for my mom.
It's probably $5,000 a month. All
we're
right.
doing about 5 G's a month.
My mom's 3 and 3 for independent living. So basically, she's living in an apartment on her own, and she gets a meal here and there.
Wait, but it's in a home. Right,
Yes.
It's one of those places, but the door is all dressed up like it could possibly be her. Her real home.
That's cool.
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You go in the apartment. It's like, oh wow, and she lives by herself. There's no one in there.
Yeah,
But there's a front desk lady, and there's
we went from that to the next stage.
And then there's
she's got to be watched at. Watched a little more.
The lurking building 100 yards away. That's
where they send you.
You
eventually.
can't be independendent anymore. You're going down the hill.
Yeah.
That's the down the hill. Down the hill you
Send
go.
it down the hill.
Where we sit you in the hallway and you just sit there with your head cocked in your lap going,
God.
Or the bad wing.
The bad wing. Yeah.
Like that weird part of the high school. Remember? Harborfield, that Ann talks about it too. That's strange.
The back hall.
That you never really went down there. You just knew some shit was going on. And I think the lights were dimmer. Everything just drastically changed. You would take that right turn, and it was the other section of the high school.
Teachers, you only saw once in a while.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck is that?
Kids, you're like,
teacher.
Yeah,
Who's
exactly.
teach that guy?
Exactly.
What are they teaching in this hallway over
What happened to Eddie Gonzalez? He went down there and he never came out.
Never came
But
out.
87 and still independent. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So she goes on the field trips and all that.
She goes on field trips and dinners and this and that. And she she has her happy hour every Fridays. Happy hours from 4 to 7. And you got to bring, they give you 2 glasses of wine. That's something else.
Wow. That's righteous.
Cheese and crackers.
Where's the happy hour? In the place itself?
Yes.
Really?
And she says Lily, like, they try to hawk extra wine, and it's great.
Is there sex going on?
There has to be.
That's what I'm asking. It has to be, right?
There has to be. There's definitely one creepy guy around. I want to say he's like in his 50s, and he looks like a bizarre late 1970s, 80s bar hag.
Right. I think I work with him.
Classic.
I think that's me.
Oh wow!
But you look at him, and he has the glasses that his eyes are expanded in them.
Right.
And he's always sitting outside with a leather jacket, smoking cigarettes.
A cool guy.
How old do you think he is?
Maybe 60. Where the other ones are clearly high 70s and above.
Way over.
So I don't know.
Wait, he's almost too young to be there.
Yeah, it's 55 and over, I think, or 60 and over. But he's very suspect.
Oh, he's a resident. Oh, I thought he was a worker.
Yeah, there's maybe 2 suspect residents where you're like, what's up with that guy?
They're trying to get some pussy.
You never know. You never know. You never know. He's like, hey, I can still drive.
Right.
I can
Go out on a date.
Yeah, I can drive. I can cook still. I know how to work the microwave.
Man,
you never know.
So assisted living, you have access to a nurse. Like if you have a button or something you hit if there's a fucking problem.
Yes. Yeah, they pretty much leave you alone all day.
That's cool.
Pretty
they
much.
Leave you alone all day.
But they have services right there, like a nurse's area and a little restaurant-y or cafeteria thing.
A common area to hang out in.
A place to fucking go watch movies and, you know.
Like what Paulie Gautier's mother in fucking Soprano, in like the last season. That
yes.
Oh, God.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
But it's a real room that looks like it's your home.
Yeah.
Nothing hospital-y about it.
Right. Unless your mind starts going, and
then you gotta go down the hill.
Down the hill.
Where the lightning is.
The frightening little trip down the hill.
And that's always the update. Cheryl had to go down the hill. Poor thing. My mom does have great...
Does she talk about all the people that are dying?
Dying and certain ones. I don't know if she doesn't take her meds. The lady across the street from her says if you go to her apartment, she has an umbrella over her chair, over her lounge chair, because she says at night they come out of the ceiling.
Oh, well, they'll do that.
And they...
The fuck?
They come out of the ceiling, and they're trying to get her, but the umbrella stops them from getting on her.
Yeah.
And what are they?
All right. Not really the people. And they're little people.
Wait, so
that should be right.
She's got the umbrella inside.
Yes, over her chair, because that protects her from the people coming out of the ceiling.
It's got to be a hell of a way to live.
Right?
It bums us out, but I wonder if in your own head that it just all makes sense and it's cool as fuck.
Yeah, right?
I guess so.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
You imagine being scared of fucking people. You imagine thinking that your umbrella is stopping people from attacking you. That's a pretty horrible place.
That is frightening.
I could see if you were convinced that there was pussy on your chair and you kept grabbing it. But being afraid of the little people in the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's far out there.
That's rough.
We might all be there one day, which is really weird.
Fuck yeah.
Good Lord.
Good Lord. So, and then how's the daughters? I'm trying to catch up with Breuer. It's been a while.
They're really good. The next...
What are the ages again?
14.
I know you told me off air, but
I'm trying to keep them from dating. 14, 11, and 8. The 8-year-old is 8. 11-year-old is... what does
an 8-year-old do? Let's go up to...
Mine is full-blown tomboy. She's bow and arrows, cuts knives.
Wow.
Pocket knives, hangs out with boys. She will not wear chick clothes at all. She's into
That's
rock.
Pretty normal at that age, though, right?
Yeah, she's into rock, metal. She wears metal stud plates now.
Really? At 8?
I totally corrupted her.
That is funny.
And, what kind of music does she like?
She likes AC/DC.
No kidding.
Yeah, she likes
an 8-year-old.
Yeah,
wow.
You'd be surprised. The 8-year-old AC/DC, and then 11-year-old is she's Katy Perry and blah blah. But the 14-year-old, that's that's a world that I guess I lived in. They literally only exist in their world. That's it. Nothing else exists. And it's a lot, this is minor, but social media is a big problem because she won't get her work done. She'll sit there on a freaking iPad or whatever, like a junkie, and you give it to her, she's like, like, what are you doing? I'm Snapchatting! It's really bizarre. And then, and she's constantly showing you, like, Todd, Snapchatted, this funny. All right.
Snapchatting.
It's exciting. This is Lena's Instagram. So we came up with this rule, like, listen, 10 o'clock at night, it's over. Give me that thing. If you don't give it to me, I come in and take it. Okay. Go in there, and she hides it under the bed. So while she's under the bed, you come in at like 10:30. Like, what are you doing? Nothing, sleeping. You open up, and there she is with the Instagram. And you go, give me that. And then they don't go. My wife, this is why I can't have guns in the house, because she would shoot one of them. She really would.
Oh my God.
She's got hormonal. She's a maniac with she goes from 0 to 140, and she takes off the door hinge And she's like, yeah. So she walks in.
Oh, you taking the door off?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
I've had that happen when I was a kid.
All the time.
God.
Door's taken off. Everything's unplugged. She had to sleep in the living room for like a month, this kid. So she goes in there. She's under the covers. Are you on Instagram? No. Pull the covers away. There she is, the thing. And the kid don't get it. Instead of going, all right, sorry. She puts her hand out. She goes, wait, just wait. I'm not, just wait.
Oh, no.
And, well, you don't, I'll cut your hair. And I'm like, listen, meatball, to think of a bank robber. I come in and, okay, everyone hands up. You don't go, wait, let me finish putting the money in the bag. It's over. You're caught. Put the money down. Put your hands in the air.
Right.
Put your face down on the ground. There is no, hold on a second. Just hold on. I'm not done stealing. So it's.
Oh my God!
You're dealing little. I say no.
Yeah, have fun.
No dating. Hey, listen, no dating.
Uh-oh.
I don't care what you say. You no dating. You're 14. Well, so and so. I don't care about so and so.
I wasn't allowed to date in high school. My mom made it a major fucking issue.
No dating. They're too stupid. They're 14. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
She wants to date though, huh?
Yeah. So now I know.
Are her friends dating?
A couple
that makes
of them,
it tough, right?
They start at like 12.
So then you have to deal with that shit.
Yes.
The
you
peer
have to start
pressure of the
weeding
other
friends
kids.
out.
Oh, really?
Yes. This one's out. Just out.
I know this guy. Yeah.
Can I hang out with this family? No.
Why
can't it? It's over. Because, no.
Wow.
Because your kids are out there banging. No. The eyeliner's on the face. That's it. It's over. Once the eyeliner starts getting in, that means they're hunting.
They're looking for something.
They're hunting. And they show up quick.
Oh, God.
Can your daughter hang out? No.
You've had that?
Can't. No, I honestly haven't.
Oh, wow.
But I've seen it with the other
makeup?
kids. I had a New Year's Eve thing last year, 2 years ago, like 12 years old. I left the kids alone for like 15 minutes, and people were sucking face.
Oh, man.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to call your parents.
Did you call the parents?
Yeah.
Where'd you go for 15 minutes? They were just waiting for you to leave.
Just wait for me to turn the corner. A dry hum and sucking face. What are you doing?
But that's what we all did at parties.
And that's the thing. Like, I do remember it, but even then, I was too scared in someone else's house. I'd rather do it behind a garage or something like that.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
So I called the parents. I'm like, listen, your 12-year-old sucking face.
Oh, my God.
I just need you to know so you don't think I'm allowing this.
Right.
You want me to pick her up? No, maybe you should talk to her about condoms and getting banged. I'm just saying, she's with a 15-year-old boy. I
thought you might want to know.
I'm just giving you a heads up.
But they're bummed because they don't want to go get the kid.
And that's it. They don't care. They're just like, oh, man. I got my buzz on. You really got to... All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll get her porno off her thing again.
I would have known fucking...
Oh, dude, kids cut
Jim's
each other.
a cock blocker.
What?
They cut each other?
What do you mean cut?
Girls cut themselves.
Oh, the cutters?
The cutting thing's becoming big, huh? That wasn't a thing when we were growing up.
Like that?
No, they cut
just cutting
themselves for attention.
Oh, yeah.
I never heard of that.
We didn't have this
I
growing
used to
up.
do it.
But we didn't have it growing
Seriously?
up.
When I was drinking, when I was a teenager, 16, 17.
Are you kidding, Jimbo?
Yeah, I'm all cut up. Look at a fucking mess.
You used to cut yourself?
Oh, yeah, I was a fucking... before emo was popular, I was a little attention douche.
Oh, God.
I was a little emo.
Before emos?
But how did that become popular?
Yeah, like, how do you get from... But, all right, where did you discover that? You had to see it somewhere. Where do you go, my God, I'm going to drink... All right, I'm going to raise it up a level. I'm just going to cut something on my skin.
Myself.
I don't remember. I always carried box cutters, and I thought it made me to protect myself. And I just did it when I was drunk. I don't remember the first time.
Was it a turn on in a weird way, or like an adrenaline rush, or?
Yeah, it felt satisfying. Somehow satisfying. Yeah.
Wow.
It made everything okay?
Yeah, it just felt like there was results.
Yeah. Oh my God, your age, I was...
How bad were the cut?
Tapping pillows.
But this guy's
cut himself.
Yeah.
But what would you do right after you cut?
It was such an attention thing.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be dead, I'd be dead. It was just, you used to look at all the blood on you and fucking, sometimes I go to sleep like that. Just wake up with it on me.
All over your sheets and stuff?
On me, yeah.
You had, all right.
Yeah.
You had some stuff going on.
But
perhaps.
But my point, we're all perhaps you're just starting to figure that out, Breuer. But we're all within the same age, and like when we were growing up, there wasn't a lot of that. But now it seems like it is a thing.
Yeah.
How did it become a thing?
I have no clue, but it's weird. It's
once
creepy.
it bleeds into the music, I think, and once people can now everything is uploadable, so people can see it and see the results of it.
Yes.
Back then, you didn't have that.
Right.
So there's a lot of girls in her school doing this.
Not in her school, but in the area.
In the area.
In the area it goes on, and your awareness level is heightened on number 4 terrorist alert. Forget terrorism. This is terrorism, a whole different. I mean, it's just there's
What's the
so
big
many
level?
things going
Orange?
on.
Was orange the big one, or we went to red?
I think
sometimes red. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm in
alert
red.
system. You're in red.
And they're conniving. You gotta. You know how I learned with my daughters? You gotta watch CSI. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
You gotta watch CSI, and you know what the best show ever is? The first 48.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
When they I love that one. When they interrogate people.
Yep.
You're picking up some pointers.
Because here's what they'll do. Here's what they'll do. They're always very vague. So the big thing with teenagers and preteens are, can you drop us off at the movie? Oh, most parents go, oh, okay, I'll drop you off the movie. What you don't know is they've already texted, Twittered, a whole gang load, and the story is we all meet in the theater. We'll even pay for the ticket. Then the minute they leave, we ditch the place, and we got an hour and a half or 2 hours. Like the Fire movie's phenomenal. It's like 2 hours, 40 minutes. That's like
crazy.
That's a preteen freaking
the Fire movie.
An entire night.
It's like, I got 2 hours, 40 minutes. We can suck face. We can go behind a dumpster. We can try crank. We can tear this up, and we'll be fine by the time dummies come back. And then they push it out like, there's a pizza place next door. So they buy another hour.
Oh, God.
So,
do you hang out in the parking lot? Have you done it?
No, but it doesn't even get that far because it goes like this. It goes, and usually on the road is when she first started. My wife was like, you gotta talk to your daughter. She wants to go to the movie, and she always wants to see a rated R movie. So we go, and she calls me up. I'm Dad, can I go to a movie? What movie you want to see? No, I want to see, whatever, tit and booby movie. No. Okay, what if we see this movie? So I already know the con job.
Yeah. Right, they're gonna, of course, pay for that movie and go into the other one if they even go to the theater.
All right, so this is the game we're going to play.
Well, we did all that.
I know.
That's what makes it weird, I think,
and that's why it's even funnier, because I know it, and at the same time.
Right.
So I go, all right. So that was one circumstance, and it was just no. I'd rather go in our theater, and go watch a movie in there. So, now the next time, Dad, can we all, me and my friend are going to see a movie. Okay. Who's your friend? Oh, it's my friend Lisa. Okay, now I know from the past, Lisa definitely hangs out with boys. Are there boys involved? Silence. Maybe. No.
That is yes.
No, the minute they hesitate, it's immediate no.
Yes.
If they don't know the time of the movie, it's already no, because they know everything.
Right.
They plan days and weeks. Okay, the movie's at 5:40. There's a movie at 6:10. If we show up at 5, and
they would know all this. Yeah.
Right. So there's always like, you got to probe them. Who's going to the movie? A couple friends. What are the friends' names? And then I go right to the mothers. I need phone numbers of the kids. What? Why do you need phone numbers?
Wow.
And then I go, let me talk to your friend. And Lisa gives me the phone. Lisa, let me talk to your mother. I'll call my mother. No.
Yeah.
Give me the phone number. I call the mother. And so, yeah, I'm a pain in the balls.
Good for you, man. That's a lot of work.
A
lot of parents don't want to go through all that.
Well,
I think you should, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, when you're 17, 18, knock stuff out. You're 14.
When did she start becoming just, what am I trying to say, where she's just
social and boys?
No, just in her own world, when the family didn't matter as much and you don't matter as much, and it's all about...
Probably...
When did you lose them, I guess? 12, 13? But then
probably around 12. So I literally just had to talk to her, like, I have to put her in volunteer work.
Right.
I have to put her in something where she has an awareness of what others go through. And then and it's partially my fault. I mean, we live in, suburbia,
right,
upper middle class, like, waiting online at Disney. There'd be none of that. If we can afford first class, we shall be on it. And so there's been no sitting in economy for the Brewers. Are you kidding me?
She's got no clue.
Right. Yeah. So, she'll be like, why does this one have a small house? Sorry, no. This one has a normal house.
Right.
We have, so I can give you some examples. Here, I'll give you.
You want to sit down? You better sit down.
I'll give you an example.
Brewer never sits down.
No.
He sit down.
I'll give. Is it 8:20 already?
Yeah, you're killing it.
Oh no,
you're killing it for us. Why?
Darn it.
We got other stuff to talk about.
Well, yeah, but I have.
Wait, you gotta go?
Whole ridiculous.
Oh wait, you're not here for the duration today?
Oh
no,
man,
I'm here to like 8:50, 8:55. I have this whole ridiculous... Jimmy's done this. I'm sure you...
Once we even have done
when you sit in the... and you got to do like 40 radio stations?
One after another.
I got that today.
It's a media tour.
We're going to take a break, then we're going to continue.